Alright, time for a Lillia game. In this one I'll be teaching you how to play this champion here. We're playing this in like roughly Emerald 2-1-ish, so you guys are aware. Against the Nunu, which matchup wise is pretty good. This guy has Dark Harvest, so I'm assuming that's going to be full AP Nunu as well. Which does give him some kind of kill pressure on me. If it was tank Nunu, then there would be no chance. So something has to be slightly respected. Like he could snare me with his Snowball E into the ult. Potentially do some good damage. But yeah. Hello, Mazia. Let's take the ward placement here. And then we will go ahead and walk over to my top side. I mostly just want to make sure that I get my clear in initially. Not get cheesed by like Nunu in any kind of way. I can look for like whatever gank presents itself. I don't have the best gank options because none of my ganks really have any CC. I mean, okay. Lux Q, Jhin, Snare does have some CC, but that lacks a bit of engage, so that could be a bit tricky as well. Gonna basically assess our lane situations based on that. I am assuming the Nunu is going to start on like blue buff here and just do like a clear towards both side as well. So we should be able to match each other relatively. It kind of depends on how Nunu is going to play this, because if this Nunu plays like a 3-camp gank situation, I will not be able to match him, but if he full clears, I should be fine. Take your W level 2 and make sure you just center your W to hit everything in the camp. Very important. Guess I'll have to watch the stream tonight, fair enough. We just hit this down. I'll W that. And then we keep going. Make sure, like, extending your Pran stacks is quite important here on your camps. If you can drag your camps to extend your stacks, this will save you time in your clear because you have more movement speed. Stack these together into a W, and then we just walk this off. Because here at the end, we can just Q, and then finish it off while having Pran stacks going to the next position. If I am starting on red buff, I'd like to take 2 points Q, because my mana management is going to be a little bit better like this. If I take a point in E, I'm going to cost 70 mana for that E cost, which is just going to run me out of mana very quickly. So that's something I do not like doing. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And then we do Gromp next to make sure that we get a better respawn cycle on our second rotation as well. Ooh, I missed my Q. There go all my Pran stacks. Oh no. I missed it by like a hair. That sucks. Yeah, dropping your Pran stacks there, not great. If you miss one cast of an ability and you only have 2 abilities, you're cooked. Otherwise, you could like maybe fix it with an E or something. But yeah, now I lost some time there. All good. I think I'm just gonna do this. I lost a tiny amount of time. I'm just gonna hit this E on this thing to extend my Pran stacks, and we're gonna observe. Okay, we're gonna run down now. This is like extending Pran stacks angle, and then we're gonna go gank this. Like throw the E in this position. It should land on Lulu. Perfect. And then we just hit the Nunu with my Jhin. Hit that. Hit the E as well. And then flash Q on the top of him at the end. That sucks. Let's hit that E. I'm gonna try to just shove this into the turret. I should just push it into the turret here at this point, because otherwise, like, this is going to freeze in a really bad spot. I don't have the mana to finish it off. That's brutal, bro. Damn. Alright, no worries. We're just gonna have to reset. We cannot go for Scuttle Crab here, because we're gonna have to catch our respawns. It's okay. She barely lived. Slightly unfortunate, but it'll be fine. We'll do this and Dark Seal. As long as we get Faded Ashes here, we're chilling. The Nunu is over there. Make sure to ping the area where the Nunu is at. And we're just gonna go for another round of clears. The counter gank there have, like, I extended my Pran stacks on Scuttle to have Pran stacks going into that gank so I can walk into it a little faster. And then, yeah, I was able to clean it up a little bit. Obviously, the Zeri lived there, sadly, at the end, but that's okay. And use my smite here, look at it lower. And now we're just looking for a new rotation of our camps, pretty much. Ooh, that's not great. Okay, they win Feats of Warfare, that's fine. I think they're at Nunu is most likely going to go for Dragon now as well. Nope, he's recalling. Okay, we're good. Nunu just skipped quite a lot of his own camp tempo to do all that, so that's not too bad for us, honestly. Stack these together, W them together, and just get another rotation in. Like, we are chilling. Nunu did just get an extra kill there, unfortunately, but we are quite up on camp tempo right now, so this should be pretty good. Okay, let's finish this camp and we'll look for like a bot lane angle, perhaps. We have no vision cleared in this area, so this could be anything, really. This guy is just... Ooh, that's a Nunu. Can you land your... No Lux Q, really? Ah, yeah, it's unlucky. I wonder if it's on cooldown. Any Lux Qers? Okay, good. That should land the range on it, and she just dies. That's perfect. I was kind of hoping for that to hit the Nunu, because if that hits the Nunu, we can use that to our advantage and just get a dragon. I might still be able to dragon in this position, to be fair. I'm gonna have to move to Zeri here. Good kill. Go for the Nunu. Nope, we're good. Extend my Pran stacks on Dragon real quick, and then we'll move. Does he land the ability? He doesn't. Okay. That one's just like, you have to land it. If Lux lands the snare, it's over. If Lux doesn't land the snare, there's nothing I can do. I don't have the mana for this, I don't think. Then I'll have to hold it for my W here. That's the only... Yeah, okay. I cannot shove the wave here. I don't have the mana capacity once again. Just gonna quickly take my recall. The reason I want to recall quick here is because I have to catch my topside defense. If I don't recall fast enough here and Nunu actually gets the recall off, my entire topside is completely gone if I stay too long on bot lane. I don't have the mana capacity to shove the rest of the wave, so I have to reset fairly fast to make sure that I don't lose everything. So now we're gonna look at like the Void Grub spawning as well. But we're gonna have to clear our topside camps real quick first. Like, a top lane is currently pinging assistance, but I really cannot go for that. Just have to clear my topside 3 camps and then we can play for the grubs. This allows me to potentially finish off my smite as well, so I should be able to get a smite upgrade for grubs. Or, nah, it's not gonna happen actually. I might get it off killing the first grub, but that's gonna be about it. My mid laner just died, so the grubs might be a bit of a problem here. Stack these together. Gonna hold my smite in this instance, of course. And see if there's a ward here. There's a TP coming in. Yeah, I'm hooked on the grubs on this one. Sucks. The death from my mid laner there into the TP from the Cho'Gath, and then the Lux walking back to bot lane just makes it uncontestable, so we're not even gonna try. We're gonna have to give him the grubs for free. It's okay. Just a better like situation for the Nunu, pretty much. I can easily 1v1 him. That would not have been a problem, but the numbers advantage for the enemy team was just too good, and it's just not worth fighting at that point, right? Don't stress it. If you lose the grubs, you lose the grubs. I'm gonna do the rest of my bot side camps, and then we can go from there. You gonna go for dragon straight away here? Okay. My bot lane just double death, so I guess they have dragon for free. That's unfortunate. I cannot contest any of this, unfortunately. If I walk up to the dragon now, I'll probably just die. Actually, this looking contestable. I'm not gonna lie, this looking very contestable. And that. Build sleep this guy. Surely that guy dies. Perfect. We're just playing it slow to the Z for the Z to catch up. Flash Q this. W ahead of him so he walks into it or has to walk into it. Anti-E for the slow. Good. Make sure not to get hit by Cho'Gath things. Q him as well. So should be fine. E him. He's dead. Perfect. Q the wave to extend Pran stacks. And then W. Perfect. There you go. Nicely kited out fight. We played it slow. We played it like smart. And we won. Very, very good. Slow, smart play gets you everywhere with this champion. Kiting, extending your Pran stacks, all of those things, very important. And let's finish the dragon. I'm gonna have to get assistance here, because otherwise I am cooked. I don't think I clear this fast enough before Nunu reaches this position with Snowball out of base into just a Q smite steal the dragon angle. That would be bad for me. He might make this. We'll see. Okay. No, he almost made it. Look at that. See? He almost made that. Very scary stuff. Alright, let's get the Leandry's upgrade though. And we'll upgrade my Magi straight away too. Because I have 10 stacks on my Dark Seal. Nunu should not have flash, I believe. Flash is down. Ah, she missed her thingy, unfortunately. I can get my Pran stacks off my Krugs here and I can run top lane. It's something I'm currently looking for. I'm gonna smite this thing so it lowers a bit. And then we just move to top. Let's walk with Sweeping Trinket and then... Oh, there's a ward here, okay. Let's E ahead behind him. Do a wave to get some stack extension. Don't give him a jump angle on me. Ah, it's okay. If I walk in ahead of that guy, then I just give him a jump angle. It's okay. My team can flame me all they want, but the thing with Gnar is if you give him a jump, he bounces over you and then you're just cooked. So I can't really look for anything more than that. If the Garen takes the engage earlier as I walk up to it, the gank becomes very free, but he was too far behind for that to be reasonable, and my team wants to flame ping me for that. That's cool. I really don't mind. They could call me a noob all they want. Alright, there he goes. Good kill on top lane. I mean, I still did some damage to Gnar. I still put some pressure on the Gnar, so he was able to clean it up with his Ignite ultimate combination. Just don't stress it, man. Like, your laners can play everything wrong and call you a noob. It's classic. It's always the jungler's fault. Good kill. Let's go bot. Okay, good. We're just gonna move here. We're gonna hit the E. Q and then sleep. W into Q. Okay, she dashes up for some reason. And Lucian gets, or my Jhin gets 2 kills. Perfect. Very good. Just a nice sleep backside angle. Made sure to use Pran stacks to get in position as much as possible at least. And now we will go ahead and clean up his Raptor since they have just respawned. And I have in about 30 extra seconds before my topside camps even spawn. So I can easily just take the Raptors real quick since I know that's up. And then we can go from there. Jay with a Prime subscription. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. Let's get our Sorks in this instance. Beautiful, and we'll just move towards my red buff right away, since now my topside camps are all going to respawn, and we just have a nice new rotation. I can walk back to top lane here in a second, once again, for another gank. I'm just gonna get my Pran stacks and hit level 10 of this camp at least. And then I'll use my smite because I have an extra charge. Looks like Gnar is going to play relatively safe, so that means we're just gonna keep clearing for now. So onto the red buff we go. And then from here, we're looking to look to do top scuttle. Slash my Raptors will be up in like 25 seconds. Obviously, my Raptors are a bit slower because of the way I tried to gank top lane earlier, right? But I could just do this and then extend Pran stacks, let it die to burn, and walk to the top scuttle. Here from YouTube, thanks for the content. I'm happy you like the content, mate. Good, and we'll check his topside camps here too, because the Nunu, yeah, exactly. The Nunu is not going to be here for this. So we can have some nice time clearing this topside situation. Let's lure that in. And we're just gonna like hold our smite. You don't want to smite early in this situation. Like my blue there, for example, because you want to smite something the Nunu actually wants to try to contest. Now, obviously it's a Nunu and it's pretty hard to contest sometimes. But it's better this way. Let me hit this. He lands that, but that's fine. Is he gonna flash? He might flash, we'll see. Flash there, but now it's too late. I think that... Oh, that flash was too late at this point. He already got too much damage. There, we just solo killed him. Yeah, he needs to flash early or he just gets outran by Lilia's movement speed. Especially with my build setup right now. Tier 2 boots and Magi's. You're not outrunning that. Even less of a chance to outrun it. All good. Did I just make the enemy jungler hard tilt or... Is he just rage now? He's just enraged now, I think. I think he might be enraged. Alright, make sure to do the Rift Herald here. I'm just going to take my chance to do the Rift Herald in this position. And then our bot side cam should be available to take right afterwards. Potentially off of a recall here. Top lane gets the first turret top. That's great. Ooh, experimental Hexblade first item on Zeri is interesting. Okay. Let's take the Baron recall towards my 3 bot side camps. Gonna go for the Riftmaker next item. Definitely go pretty damage heavy on this one. And we'll take the 3 bot side camps and we can look for the dragon after that potentially. We're chilling here. We have 12 kill participation out of 17, which is huge. We have done great work for the team. We're very happy. We're also consistent in our CSing right now. Sitting at 128 at 16 is solid. On top of all the kill participation and stuff. I'm just going to clear my bot side camps and we'll look for the dragon after that. I'm actually just going to smite this together, because I have my smite upgrade, and I'll just drag this down. So I hit the E at the end here, extend my Pran stacks, and just run bot lane for the gank position. Lulu already died to the burn, and this guy was threatening my low HP laner, so I just went for the Zeri instead. And then we just hit the dragon, cut it out of the pit all the way. And then we just do dragon in this position. I don't have smite for it, but I mean, I guess if Nunu wants to take it anyway, he could take it regardless. Because a Q smite from Nunu would just end my my career on this dragon anyway. I would not be able to outsmite it regardless, so whatever. We'll clean this up. Look for his bot side camps if they're there. I have a feeling at this point that this Nunu would have rage quit, honestly. I actually genuinely think he might have. So... yeah, we'll see. Oh, extend my Pran stacks on that. Just kite them out. Don't go for an all-in. We're refusing to go for any kind of all-in here. Smite this. The silence is kind of good. Finish the 2 of them. Perfect. And we'll just look for this guy's Krugs as well. Now for this Rift Herald, we're looking to use it on one of the tier 2 side lane situations. So a tier 2 bot lane here should do the trick, honestly. Plant the E to see if this Lillia or this, this Zeri gets hit by it. And otherwise we just bounce this straight into this tier 2 turret. Make sure to clip the wave a bit here so you can apply some damage to it. And we just finish off the turret, ideally. A nice tier 2 turret is worth quite a bit of gold. And now we have 2,300 gold, so we're gonna simply go ahead and reset here. And we're going to buy our Riftmaker and our Boots upgrade, which is going to be a beautiful recall for me. With another Amp Tome. Next items I'm looking for here are just Death Cap is one of the big ones. Because obviously my Magias is going to scale the Death Cap up to the moon. And then Zonias could be one I could go for. Or I could do like Cosmic Drive or something like that. Banshees is also an option, just like one defensive item. I am not going to need magic penetration this game, I don't think, because these are the both of the tank champions, quote unquote, are building full AP in this instance. So I don't really think I'm too concerned about it. Plus, I don't really have any AP damage on my team apart from myself. Okay, we have a Lux which does something, but it's nothing major. Like they were not going to be able to really get too much done here, you know. Finish this off, and then we'll look for this guy's topside camps, if they're up or not, because the blue is going to spawn in about 5 seconds. So that's something we want to look for. It does indeed appear that this Nunu may have gone AFK, but it's okay. Put it ahead of him, so he has nowhere to run, and he just dies to Garen ultimate. We just got to clean up the game nicely, even though the Nunu may have... I think Nunu would have rage quit here. Gonna smite this and then walk it in here. Make sure it doesn't fully reset. And then now, at this point in time, like, even if the Nunu is here, right? Like, we want to simply just walk through his entire jungle. So here I'm just looking to take as many of Nunu camps as possible, with leaving my camps up a bit more. It's very important at this point that you use this pressure you have, if you have an advantage, to do this. Just gonna flash Q that to get the engage. W the Zeri, Q them together. You want a W lead into the Q, so you can get the W to guaranteed hit that center for more damage output. And then the Q to finish on top of it, and you just one shot, right? Here you go. Okay, Nunu is not AFK. Or at least not left the game type of AFK, I guess. But, I mean, this game's over, right? Surely. We just finish inhibitor here. We look for bot lane inhibitor as well. Bot lane turret, sorry. I'm gonna go, like, right now to the bot lane turret so this doesn't get, like, cleared. Wave is here so we can finish this. The inhibitor on 1 HP can always be finished a little later, but if the wave disappears for the turret there, we cannot clear the turret, so that would be kind of bad. Right now, like in a situation like this, you want to try to land your abilities on the minions as much as possible to extend your Pran stacks wherever possible. And getting your Pran stacks extended at any point here is very valuable. Now, they're all playing for a bot side in this position, so my goal here is to just push in top instead. So I want to like put the pressure down top lane so I can push this down and we just have more pressure around instead of all running to bot side. The pressure like converging here is very good for us. Make sure to keep extending your Pran stacks on the minions as you do this. I'm also keeping myself in combat with... Oh, no, I'm dead to choke, I felt. Oops. I gave him space. I accidentally got hit by a knock-up, which is my bad. You want to try to like stay in combat, but just far enough out of combat so they can't reach you. I got into Rocket Belt flash ult range from Cho'Gath there, which was kind of my bad. Bit of a whoopsie. Magic pen items you could go for here, by the way. Blood letters can be great as well as just like void staff in general. If you have teammates who do magic damage, like significant magic damage, you'd want to get a blood letters for the magic resist shred. But if you are the only AP on your team, like I am in this case, honestly, because my Lux is kind of like whatever. If I need a magic resist shred item, I would go for a void staff or like a crypt bloom instead of going for the blood letters. But if let's say I had like a Cassio mid or a Vlad top or both, that makes like the more you have, the better blood letters gets, right? So that's definitely something to keep in mind. I'll go for Zonias next, honestly, at this point. I mean, I could go Death Cap next. I can upgrade this large hold onto Death Cap as well, depending on the gold I recall with. I need 2 camps, I think, to hit level 16, or just 1 Otacon would do the trick as well, I suppose. The enemy team doesn't want us to end just yet, so we're just going to clean up. My team has that one covered, and I'll just do this into the dragon. And then in 2 minutes, we can just take the Baron and end the game, if they don't want to FF. In these situations, don't get too desperate, because things could end pretty badly for you if you try too hard to push their base down. If they want to defend, it's pretty easy to defend a double turret situation with enough wave clear, but as soon as you pick up the Baron, it's over for them. So in situations like this, try not to get too desperate to shove out the game, and just like play it slow. Make sure to keep collecting enemy jungler resources, and then that way you can play from there to clean up the game much nicer, you know. Do this, and then as soon as all the waves flood in, you just try to pressure them enough. If you have a flash ultimate for Lillia, you can use that too. To get get a flash Q ult engage, pretty much, right? Extend my Pran stacks real quick. Whoa. That was a fast snowball. Let's try to like land some E-poke at this point. Land a nice E, some good chunk of damage. You can see Nunu loses quite a lot of HP off of 1 E. But now we just want to put our push our minions in from all sides pretty much here. Gonna hold this wave in this position. We're gonna make sure we Pran stack off of the big one here. We just throw a random E for some poke. If you land it, that's great. I think I could put these two asleep and be okay with that. Land that with a Q engage. There you go. You put them to sleep. W Q engage. And then you could have Zoniased, or I could have Zoniased, but that guy didn't end up dying, unfortunately. Q this. He should be dead. He would have died to my burn damage, but he also dies to Garen ultimate, of course. And there you go. Just a nice W into a Q. Finish it off. If I had the Zonias, I could have Zonias at the end. But yeah. That is it for a very good solo carry on Lillia, I would say. If you guys have enjoyed this one, be sure to hit the like button. We'd much appreciate it. And be sure to subscribe as well if you haven't done so yet. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay, it's time for another Lillia game here. You're playing this one against a Nunu. We are very AP heavy on our side. We have pretty much quad AP, because Milio is also AP damage, I believe. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be an angle where we're going to look for like a blood letters at some point, most likely. But otherwise, I mean, the counter matchups are great here. Like, Silas into this is really good. Mel into an assassin is also pretty good if she times her W well. It's going to negate a ton of damage. Should be pretty calm here. I think it's gonna be pretty tough to gank anything though. So I'm probably gonna end up starting Raptors here and just like clearing for myself. Because I really don't have great gank opportunities in this. We don't really have any good setup. Mid lane might be my best bet with like a Mel snare, but that kind of plays into the Raptor start anyway. So I'm just gonna start Raptors in this position. I could even do Raptors into like his blue Gromp potentially. If I want to do this, I could. Perhaps. Nuno was like seen here. Don't know if anyone is gonna ward this position, yes or no. Or if they have warded this position. Do I think the invade will be worth it? I think I'm just gonna clear for myself, to be honest. It's like, when it comes to smite contesting Nunu, I'm just not gonna win that. So if he is ending up starting blue here, I'm not gonna beat him on a smite contest, and I don't really want to be bothered with it, I think. Just clear my camps. So on the off chance he is starting blue there, I just rather not. I just get my own camps, I'm pretty happy with that. Just get a good tempo out of it. Set myself up well for the game. That'll be fine with me. If it wasn't Nuno, if it was like Zac, for example, I definitely think I'd go for the blue invade there. Because then at that point, like, he doesn't have the annoying Nuno thing, you know? But we are chilling. Make sure to not drop your prance stacks. And I'm also gonna like drag it here to like extend my prance as far as possible. If I'm starting on red buff, I will take double point Q if my intention is to full clear. If my intention isn't to full clear and I'm like gonna skip a camp or invade or something like that, then obviously I would take the point in E to have all my abilities. Looks like Amumu did actually start red buff there, after all. I mean, it was likely, but still. I could have invaded him, technically, and be just yoinked his camps. All good. Nunu just went for the gank straight to top lane. Okay. I mean, he 12 CS, red buff with that timing on mid lane gank means he started red, did his Crocs, did his Raptors most likely. So his Crocs are going to respawn 420 and his Raptors are like 440. So that could be something I might be able to cheese, but I did start Raptors myself, so there's that too. I'll hold my smites. Use one here, perhaps. Nothing on bot lane. Okay. See if I can get this mid lane gank to work. And then use my E to get my prance stacks extended. And this guy should be dead here. I landed it. We're just gonna stay over the wall so he has nowhere to go. Okay. Maybe didn't have to flash for it, but it's fine. I don't know if like we're gonna get the kill otherwise. I think it's just flash Q, get the kill guaranteed, and we're pretty happy with it. It's good mid lane transition gank. That's what we're kind of looking for there, right? And now we're just gonna walk for our Krugs. And I mean, my CS tempo is looking good. Looking great. In about 20 seconds, his Raptors would spawn. Don't really think I'm contesting that. Might be able to look for a top lane play here. Gets the kill, never mind. We're recalling then. Out of base, we could just take our bot side camps here. Very good for us, this. Get Faded Ashes, and then get a Dark Seal. And we move towards our bot side camps. They'll spawn. I can clear both my bot side camps here. I think invading this will be too optimistic. I think he's probably going to be there pretty quickly. And also, I have no lane prior whatsoever. My bot's getting pushed in, mid's getting pushed in, so we're not looking for that. Gonna wait for my wolves to spawn in like 15 seconds and then look for wolves into like Grom, perhaps, into Dragon. Oh. No flash. I'm pretty sure he has no flash, at least. That's gonna be a jump reset, yeah. I don't reach. The slow was OP, bro. I did cheese the Z at least. I'm trolling him. I'm trolling him. I got another kill and just auto attacked the Tristana. No, the Yumi shields. Oh, it was close. I should have gone a little bit further, a little bit faster there. I didn't actually think my Yunara, like I kind of trolled my Yunara a little bit there. I could have went in faster, and I think that probably would have been slightly better. I don't know. It was close. It was close regardless. It's all good. I think maybe there I could have gone back a bit faster and it could have maybe been okay. So it's probably my bad. But I think it's okay. Tristana jump reset there was mostly unfortunate. If she doesn't get that kill there, she doesn't get a jump reset, she is instantly dead. That would have been like a swing in that fight big time. And I walk under it so it goes up instead of down. I am not doing dragon here. Yeah, that's just annoying. There's just nothing I can do against the Nunu in that situations. I just always lose the smite. Okay, my CS is looking a little poor now. Not the best scenario for me. Lost quite a lot there because I like went for it with my camps up as well. But yeah, fight had to be done. I wonder where Nunu is, where he got the rest of his CS from. I mean, I'm assuming he's doing dragon, honestly. Like, I really am assuming that. I'll just do Krugs in the red buff into the top, like, Void Grubs. Okay. Okay, bot lane is not looking too good right now. That's okay. Nunu is bot lane, okay. I want to play for these in like 20 seconds here, ideally. I might be able to just do the red, clear the, like go for the top play and then go from there. Extend and move. Nunu mid with Yumi. Missed it. Nunu is going to dragon. I'm just going to do grubs. Yeah, it's just a Nunu goes dragon angle, I go grubs angle, and I'll take Nunu's topside camps as well since they should be up too. So they should be perfect. I'll happily take that trade. Nunu knows he does, like, I mean, he doesn't really contest the top side and I don't really contest dragon, so we're both chilling. Trade is a trade. But the good thing here is that I should be able to take his topside camps too, so I think I'm gonna come out ahead a little bit perhaps. Depending on if he straight goes to my bot side camps now or not. Unless he cleared it, but I don't think he would have been able to. That's the one thing he could take right now. He could like straight up go for my blue buff if Milio doesn't like defend or ward it or something. He's gonna stay under his turret then. Yeah, he might be staying under his turret here. Did my Yunara just rage quit the game? That would be unlucky. It may appear to be the case actually. My man's AFK. That sucks. Well. Hello? I think he just left, bro. Yep, okay, he AFK'd. Well, there you go. Unlucky. He rage quit. My team is not FFing either. Alright. Sucks. That just sucks. He comes back. He comes back after we like lose all of our early game positioning. That's great. This just sucks, really. It just really sucks. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to kill this guy. Like, what are we going to do? We're going to just lose turret here. Why is my Milio so far back, bro? Oh, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Too far back there. Couldn't make it happen. He's gonna get the turret. All good. How did I just... Tristana just completely suicided. What? I guess I could have killed Yumi then. I just don't know why that suicide happened. She was like, oh, that turret's ours. Let's just Sudoku for it or something. What? Brother. With an AFK ADC though, that sucks. Like, they could have been really good still. Wonder when he comes back though. Bruh. I think he's been AFK for like 3 or 4 minutes now. Are you serious? Okay, well, fine. I guess he ulted. I'll take that ult. Oh, Silas is gaming though. We like it. Wait, this guy's dead. Alright, we take that. I didn't even notice initially he was that low. Close one. Okay, they're still hard pushing bot lane here. I could just clear this and just recall and maybe go bot. My ult will be back up in 30 seconds, so we can look to use that potentially to get it done. Does he have another W in time? Okay. Well, I guess my Silas is very strong, isn't he? Goddamn. All right. Jesus Christ. My man is very strong. 7-1. I mean, the matchup is really bad from all fights. It's really, really, really bad from all fight. But he is popping off. I am not weak either. If I can help my bot lane in this position here, and like land my bot lane a couple of kills on the Tristana, that'd be really good. I almost hit it, bro. If that lands, we're just chilling. It's very annoying, I will not lie. Okay, Silas came in. I got exhausted there too, I believe.
When I'm quiet, I hear so many things.
Does he get this? I mean, if he's going forward, I kind of have to keep going, but I kind of am a little bit afraid. Okay, Zed's over here. Mel's probably dead. I don't think Zed has a way to get out. He should not. Oh, does he get Yunara too, though? What? Okay, but that's just a scam, no? He gets Yunara there still. That's crazy. I mean, it's just on a flash. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no Pran stacks here. Got that guy. Do I get the Nunu too? I probably don't. It was close. Silas popping off, bro. My man's strong as hell. Make sure to get some Pran stacks off the wave here. I don't think we can actually Dragon. I might have to reconsider this. I am not going to Dragon here. I'm probably going to have to end up giving it.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Giving up like one extra Dragon here should be okay, I think. It's also Nunu, so like a smite contentional is pretty big for him. Okay, with Yunara that has definitely ripped the Dragon. Not a problem. I'd rather just not contest Dragon. Let's clear my topside camps, get this done. Look to get my item. And then look for that afterwards. That's looking a little suspicious. Can't really ult here. What the heck? I am just out of mana, brother. Yeah, my mana pool is not helping me on this one. Just giga out of mana. We have to do it like right now. I think it's fine if we do it like right away. It's a little awkward on the ward there, but I mean, we should be fine. I don't think he can make it. If we just hit it. Don't care about the ward too much. Okay, Nunu might now make it, maybe. Actually, no, he got stopped by his Mel with a snowball. Maybe it's fine. We do get it. What a strange game. We're okay, though. Like, our CS is doing okay. It's not too bad. I'm gonna have a recall here in a second. That looks pretty good as well. Stack them together for the W. Let's go Riftmaker next. Could go like, yeah, I'm just gonna go Riftmaker next. I mean, I could go Bloodletters early. It's not worth it. I'll just go Riftmaker. We'll go Riftmaker and then we'll go... I am probably gonna go defensive boots here. I think I'm gonna go for steel caps. Yeah, I'm gonna go for steel caps. I could have bought the cloth armor then. Reason I'm going steel caps here is because I don't have too much CC I'm worried about. I'm more so worried about like Tristana and Zed damage. And the CC is also like, it's just not there, right? Like not something I can actually use mercs for at least. Me, Silas, and Mel are incredibly strong. So we're chilling there. Got it. Okay, goodbye, Nunu. I didn't have to ult there, that's my bad. Better safe than sorry, I guess. I knew I had a smite advantage over him, so 1200 smite, like, his Q is also 1200 damage, so he's gonna have a hard time. Just made it free. This game feels a little weird, but we'll take it. Gonna Rift Herald the top turret. I could, like, break mid tier too, but I think breaking top, this one here is gonna be better. Gonna break this, and I'm gonna use my Rift Herald on tier 2 bot lane turret, probably. We're gonna pick this up. Nunu doesn't have a 1200 smite, so if I just hunt this guy down and just run for tier 2 bot lane turret. That's gonna give me the most value, I think. Yeah, the fight became a little awkward, but Mel got a double kill, okay. The wave on bot lane is like very far in there. I still think this is the best turret I could have hit. And like going mid lane wasn't really happening. I mean, I could have done, but I was already dead. And obviously I'm not going to hit an inhibitor with the Rift Herald. That's just a ginormous waste, so I'm definitely not doing that. But I think that bot lane turret is the best thing I can hit with it. I could have hit this turret if this turret like was going to die in time, but I wasn't sure on that one. And that's why I opted to go bot lane turret. I would have otherwise hit the mid and hip turret if I knew guaranteed that I could land that, but in that moment I just wasn't sure if it was going to be fast enough. Because I believe the mid lane turret, the tier 2 was still alive at that point, so that's why I was like kind of questioning that decision a little. You're serious. Okay. I have 10 Magi stacks, so that's good. We'll buy that. Or 10 Dark Seal stacks, so we'll buy the Magi's. Kind of looking to just go for like bot here, honestly. I mean, where are you going? I'm just gonna ult you and you're just gonna die. Good. Is it worth ulting the 0 and 8 Maul fights? I don't know, probably not. It's more so like the bot lane pressure, I guess, at this point. Maybe I should have just not ulted him.
I'll stay in the forest until I learn how to use those.
It's good damage. Oh, that's a Tristana. That is also a Nunu. Make sure to sidestep his ball. Make sure to flash the snare. Kind of just waiting patiently for the team to turn up. Gonna play slow. Use our movement speed abilities here. Hit that guy. Yep, good. Just played it slow there. Make sure to like kite it out, you know, all that stuff.
No one saw that.
I can finish the turret and we'll go. Kind of, I'm greeding a little bit because I really wanted just to get the gold off this and I'll go. I'm gonna use the Q on this. I'm not gonna finish it because I just want to get here now. It's perhaps a little greedy, but I just wanted the gold from that turret big time. It should still be fine to do this into the dragon. I have 2 smites, so it's okay. Should be more than fine to get this. Nunu still doesn't have a smite upgrade, it seems. 3 seconds on my smite. Smite it with my W together. That's a little bit questionable, but okay. Hopefully, okay, if he needs to have Runans, that's perfectly fine. I will get my blue buff here. I'm a little low on mana to consider this fight like right away. My team might just win straight up, but they don't. Does he have ult? He does have flash, okay. I didn't land that one. Ooh, maybe a little questionable. I'll just ult him all fight actually, it's fine. Get the fade away. Run away from the Nunu, he's pretty scary boy. Good kill. Just walk back in after like running away. Create the space, wait the cooldowns. Just the chase with the movement speed of potential, right? Is he gonna ult me? He's gonna definitely look to ult me. Good hit on Tristana. I don't know if I think we should leave. I think in this moment we just leave and we just go for the top side camps, out of base, build up the steel caps here. And I mean, the best thing I can probably go for in this position is just the bloodletters, so I will just go for that next item. I can give my entire team the magic penetration from bloodletters, unless, wait, is he going bloodletters? He might be going bloodletters on Silas here. I guess we have 2 bloodletters. The value of it is just good this game, so it's fine probably. Just E here. Okay. Make sure to not clump together too much. Okay, we should be fine chasing this. There's no way he can outrun me. If he runs backwards into my team, he's gonna die. I'm gonna miss my W, but he's gonna die anyway, so it doesn't matter then. 25 Magi stacks is pretty calm. Throwing E down the lane to get my Pran stacks extended, so I don't lose all of them. Couldn't reach. That's quite a bit of damage. Tristana still hurts. Okay. Not gonna jump. Okay, that's gonna be a... This is getting more and more scary by the second right now. He gets him. Still very committed. Gonna flash Q ult. That's the engage we're waiting on there. Just play it slow. Wait for that engage opening. There we go. Alright, that should be GG, I think. Just need to make sure I waited for like a good opening. Like Silas was creating some space, but I just didn't want to go too fast, because that could have ended badly. Landed the E on that guy. It's not bad. Just making sure to shove waves here so we can push for the turret. My Silas made this game a lot easier, I will say that much. The AFK from my ADC was a bit questionable there for a second too. That was pretty crucial timing. But last items here would have been a bloodletters into a death cap probably. Wasn't too concerned with survivability from Zonia, so yeah. That is it for Lillia. I hope you guys have enjoyed both of these games. If you did, make sure the like button below, quite a bit. Be sure to subscribe as well if you haven't done so. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay, so for the end game stats here for the first game, I ended up doing a 26k damage, which is by a good margin the most here. Definitely solid. True damage at 5.2k. Objective damage at 38k. Healing done at 27.6k. Damage taken at another 39 as well, which is by far the most there too. Self-made again another 20k. Gold earned at 13.7. This is it for the runes, really. Stake and Conquer for the adaptive force, since you count as a melee champ, so it stacks twice, and then just ability haste, and the upfront damage is the one I like the most, helps with like engages and stuff. And then just Magical Footwear and Cosmic Insight. And then for the second game here, I ended up doing 20k damage, which is a respectable amount. Like, as you can see, compared to the enemy team, like, I did fine. My silence and my melt just kind of popped off a bit. Definitely solid. Not bad at all. True damage at 5k. Objective damage at 34k. Healing done at 26. Damage taken at 37.3. Self-mitigated at another 20. We took a lot of damage for the team. Silas did, like, take a lot of damage as well. We have gold earned at 12.1k. And then for the runes, same rune page, of course. For the build, you're looking to go Liandry's first. Try to get the Faded Ashes as your first recall into a Liandry's. And then from there, you have some options. If you need, like, the slowing capabilities, if the enemy team is very, very mobile, you can go for Rylai's second item as a potential option. If you went for Dark Seal on your first purchase and you have, like, 10 stacks on it, you can go Magi's upgrade after that as well. Other options are just going Riftmaker straight after the Liandry's finish, which is great. And yeah, boots options only go Sorks if it, like, makes sense. If you're very heavy AP, it doesn't make sense. You at that point should go for either defensive boots or just go ability haste boots. But if you are the only AP on your team, for example, the Sorks are great. And yeah, there is that. Sorks become better as well if you win feats of strength. If you lose feats of strength, I wouldn't really go for Sorks in the first place. I would skip out on Sorks every single time and just go defensive boots if you lose feats of strength, whether that's mercs or steel caps. That's the way you want to go. And if that does happen, if you are, like, really having a bad game or anything like that, like, you could just buy the boots later, right? You don't have to build them early, or you can go ability haste boots into defensive boots later. But usually I end up just going defensive boots if a feats of strength loot happens, or I'm very heavy AP and I'm looking at ability haste boots with a feats of strength victory. The upgraded ability haste boots are very, very strong. So there is that. And then otherwise, just, I mean, steel caps or mercs is great, really, right? And then after this setup, like right here, you have, like, 2 items completed, Riftmaker, Liandry's, and you can finish off with, like, Rylai still. Zonias is a great one if they have a lot of dive. Deathcap could be great, especially if a Magi's. Void Staff could be used if you have just, like, if you're the only AP in your team, you want to go Selfish Void Staff. But in this second game here, for example, I had Silas and Mel, so that's definitely a Bloodletters angle over the Void Staff, because then you just give your team the magic resist threat instead, right? And just way more valuable that way. So yeah, that's it for Lillia. I hope you guys have enjoyed both of these games. If you missed the like button below, I'll send quite a bit, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Bye.